me, Wario. By the way, I have been doing a Wario impression all day long today. I just couldn't stop. I just love Wario. I have no idea. No, I got an idea, bro. I want to talk about this guy, dude. This guy, Wario, bro. I have been nonstop today. Let me tell y'all something. Today I want to express my love for Wario. Wario as a character. We're going to do just that in this video today. Oh, and look, guys, look. Stop. And look, guys. It's one of my latest achievements, Wario Land 4. Or, it's for the Game Boy Advance. It's one of my masterpieces of all time. But yeah, I wanted to talk about Wario because I love Wario. Today, I just woke up and said, you know what? I want to talk about Wario as a character. I think Wario, to me, is so interesting because over time, you know, when I was getting into Wario for the first time, you know, I knew Wario. I want to talk about, you know, before I loved Wario, and I want to talk about when I started obsessing with him, right? So, as most Mario fans know, everyone knows Wario as a guy that is basically supposed to be evil Mario. That is very true. He's supposed to be anti-Mario. Literally, Wari, the first part of this name, is literally translates to bad in Japanese. So bad Mario. That's literally where they got the name for Wario. Before his personality and his character was conceptualized, they got his name down immediately and said, you know what? Your name is Wario. What? Wario. Wah! Wario. Wah! Is my profile picture? No, it's literally Metal Sonic. Bado in English. Yeah, exactly, right? And I also decided to draw Wario today just to show you guys a little bit my love for the character. I know my drawings aren't all that. They are not all that good. But just drawing Wario today, just doing something a little different, you know. No, it's not overkill. I don't see the whole thing at all. Also, I think it's just a coincidence because W is just an upside down M. Yeah, right? Look, M, W. But anyways, so before I knew Wario, obviously everybody who's ever played a Mario game ever is going to know Wario because Wario's in every Mario Kart since Mario 64. He's in every single party game. Here's another drawing of Wario. I think I did another one on the next one. Here's another one of Wario. And that's all the drawings I've done of Wario in this booklet. But anyways, I remember like Wario ever since his conception, back in Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins, you know, that was his first appearance. Everyone kind of knows Wario is that guy that goes go-kart racing and partying with Mario. And yeah, he's in Smash Brothers, right? Which, of course, you know, Smash Brothers is a really good game, but a lot of people, I don't know, a lot of people just, you know, like Wario like that. But anyways, right? We all know him from Smash Brothers and Mario Party and Mario Tennis, Mario Golf, whatever. If there's a Mario spinoff, my boy Wario's in it, right? And for years, you know, I didn't really think much of Wario. I just said he's a disgusting character that Nintendo puts in every game. I didn't think much of him. I liked him, but I didn't really like him as much as, of course, Mario or Luigi right out the gate and stuff and whatever. I didn't really pay much attention to him most of my life. Until one fateful day when I started doing my experiences and I was looking through games and I was trying to find something. I was trying to, you know, find more video games to play because you guys know me. I love my platformers. I love my video games. I love doing what I love to do, right? So me being Mr. Nintendo Lord, loves Nintendo, by the way, even though, you know, them losing a freaking lawsuit against a small business that tried to use the word Mario in their small business. Kind of sad that Nintendo's going out doing stuff like this. But anyways, still love you, Nintendo, even though you do a lot of stupid shit like that. Anyways, right? We all know that shit. But I was searching far and wide for a video game for me to play. And I was like, oh yeah, Mario Land 3. I can't wait to play Mario Land 3. What? Mario Land 3? Super Mario Land 3? Wario Land? Oh, what the fuck? So, yeah, as it turns out, Wario's very next game, he said, Mario Land 3, screw that, Wario Land 1. Right? Basically, that is pretty much Wario, I tried to, never got into it. Oh, you never played Mario Land 3? AKA Wario Land. Just say Wario Land. It's not really Mario Land 3. Mario barely makes an appearance in the game anyway. Anyways, get out of here. Actually, that don't look right. Let me just put him back like that. Anyways. Cheetah! Anyways. As I was saying, right? Is basically Wario Land literally decided to take over Mario's franchise. I had no idea about this because I never played Game Boy Mario growing up. I was used to the Wii games, I was used to the Wii and pretty much Wii U and, I knew a little bit of the Super Nintendo games because I played it through Wii Virtual Console and all that other sort of stuff growing up. And obviously Game Boy Advance games and all that other sort of stuff, right? So, when I discovered and played Wario Land for the first time, the very first game, the first Wario Land on Game Boy number 1, I remember it basically take Super Mario Land, make it a lot slower, and it's not about you just moving right to the end. It's all about you finding keys and you reaching the end. But also collect as much gold as possible because, in order to reach the end, you need not only a key, but you also need a lot of money to get said key and, get going, right? And I remember when I played that game for the first time, I fell in love with Wario's character. I needed more. I needed more Wario, right? More things to me about Wario were starting to stand out ever since I played Wario Land 1. Sure, Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins introduced me to what Wario looks like and stuff like that. Well, not introduced me. Obviously, like I said, Mario Kart, Mario Party, all that stuff introduced me to Wario before this. But I'm talking about, really diving deep into Wario's character, right? So, I decided to play Wario Land 1. I finished it. I beat it. I fell in love with this dude. If you go back to my experience with Wario Land, I was one of the happiest motherfuckers in that video of all time. Then I wanted more Wario Land, right? So I get into Wario Land 2, and I love Wario even more. Shoulder bash jumping my enemies to death. Freaking having fun, just enjoying myself playing Wario as a character. I remember when I got into Wario Land 1, Wario Land 2 was straight after that. And guess what? I loved Wario Land 2 even more than the first one, right? And by, trying to understand and playing more and more Wario Land games, the more I fell in love with Wario as a character, right? Because it started, Mario Party, all the other games, he's exist, right? And the more I got into, more of Wario as a character and his backstory and his lore and, playing his other games, not WarioWare yet, I really started to love Wario, dude. Wario started popping out to me. I started seeing, everything that he does as freaking awesome, badass. Even, hey, sorry I haven't been on in a little while. My BF recently cheated on me with my best friend, so I had to take a break from everything. But I'm back, and I have all my grades up. Mia Tyson, I apologize for that happening to you. Well, let me tell you, that boyfriend of yours, he stinks. He's stupid. No one should cheat on anybody. Hey, that's just facts. No one should cheat on anybody in this bitch. Especially best friends. Oh my goodness. Not just stuff with Proto Man. I never really cared about Proto Man. I was just like, but whatever. But when I looked into his backstory, I got introduced to peak fiction. So I played as him in 9 and 10 and more. Yeah, exactly, right? So it's like the more Wario Land I started playing, the more obsessed I got with Wario as a character. I didn't see him as just evil Mario anymore. He was it's so cool. But I love Wario as a character because he goes from basically being a bad Mario in Super Mario Land 2 6 golden coins to basically being his own beast entirely in the Wario Land series and WarioWare series. I remember after playing every entry of Wario Land, I was like, brother, I need to play more Wario Land. We need to find Wario Land, shake it on the Wii. And you know what? My brother did just that. We went to Zaya Records one day. got Wario Land for the Wii. I beelined it for a playthrough. I remember making my experience like it was yesterday. And remember the playthrough I did for Wario Land Shake It on YouTube. Because I did play that, which was forever ago. But still, I remember playing that, and I loved my time with it for the first time. Obviously, my playthrough wasn't the first time. It was like second or third time. But even then, you know, I loved it then, too. With its music, beautiful graphics, and everything. And Wario's character in every game he's been in, oh, just oozed. It was so much more than just, you know, I'm Mario. You know, don't get me wrong. I love Mario for who he is. But I love Wario for being this greedy, disgusting, like, self-centeredness, fucking bastardizing energy. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a polar opposite from Mario. The guy who cares about the girl, the guy who wants to get the girl at the end, you know, and save her life and care about others and love everything and stuff. That's Mario, right? Wario's the polar opposite. He doesn't give a shit about nobody. He doesn't give a shit about shit. Also, Wario's just too tired and not caring to die. Yeah, exactly. It's like he's immortal in his own game. So it's like, whoa, what the fuck? That's totally different from Mario, too. But anyways, it's like, God, everything, like I said, everything introduced in Wario Land as a series for me is what made me love this character. And it doesn't even help. It helps. Oh, God. Like, if you guys think Wario Land was crazy, us getting Wario's personality, y'all need to watch the ads for this motherfucker, bro. Wario ads, bro. Wario ads go fucking hard on who Wario is, bro. And sure, a lot of people may think, Alan, how do you love Wario more than you ever have when he's just evil Mario? Bro, I'm telling you, once you play his games, go on adventures with this motherfucking dude and see what he does in WarioWare, you're not going to be thinking, oh, he's just evil Mario. Bro, he surpassed that and then some. Goku Black wishes he can do shit like Wario could. Turles wishes he can be out of Goku's shadow, dude. They wish they can be like Wario, where it's like, they're actually, I mean, I'm just kidding. Goku Black's an enjoyable character, and so is Turles. But you get what I mean. A fucking Goku skin or a Goku wannabe. It's like, you can think of Wario as a Mario wannabe, but after you go on experiences and adventures with him, aka his entire Wario Land series, his fucking, hi man, you okay? Hell yeah, I'm okay. I'm loving the fuck out of Wario right now. Can I not do that? I'm just kidding. I can do that all the time I want. I love this motherfucker. Like I said, I couldn't stop drawing him today. I couldn't stop thinking of him. I could not stop doing my Wario impression. Like today, I just want to show y'all how much I love this motherfucker and why I still love this motherfucker as much as Mario. Like, now I love Wario as much as I love Mario, Luigi, Waluigi, DK, Bowser. He's like literally another favorite character of mine. And you know what's crazy? I really hate the fact for so many years of my life, until like a few years, like over the years, as in like I loved Wario for like the last 2, 3, 4 years, right, of my life. It's like, I wish I loved this motherfucker so much sooner, bro. Like, just like Mario over here, where ever since I got into the franchise when I was little, I loved Mario. You know what I mean? I loved Mario from the beginning. I loved Luigi from the beginning. I loved Bowser from the beginning. Peach from the beginning. You know, Waluigi I liked. You know, there were characters I liked. But it's like, this guy, Wario. Wow, dude. He takes being an evil clone or an evil copy or an evil doppelganger of the main protagonist to a whole new level, to the point, instead of being recognized as an evil copy, he's recognized as his own fucking entity. Whenever you see Wario, you don't think of evil Mario right out the gate. I mean, unless you really want to dumb down all his traits and just squish him. Squish this lovable little freaking goofball, idiot, fat fucker right here, bro. Right? And just say, he's just evil Mario when I squint. But when you open your eyes and be woken up to see who he really is, Wario will show you who he is. Every single game, he is not afraid to show his personality. Look at Wario World. Wario World's a great example. It's a 3D beat-em-up puzzle platformer starring yours truly, Wario, trying to get his gold back from the Black Jewel. Dude, that game may have been jank as fuck, but Wario's personality in that game shines through. I'm talking every single combo, he has a funny line. You pause the game, he sits there making fun of you and teasing you. And literally apologize after 30 minutes of doing the nah, 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 nah. I'm just giving y'all like some type of idea, some type of vision for this motherfucker Wario, man. I know I'm swearing like a storm, but like I don't know, I couldn't hold it in anymore how much I love this fucker, and I'm so glad I actually took time out of my day, out of my time in my life to introduce myself to not only or reintroduce myself to Wario as a character, see him more than just he's just another Mario character. This guy's fucking iconic, dude. I mean, you guys remember when there was the drought of no 2D Mario? Guess who was holding the platforming field down? This motherfucker, Wario, bro. I still want another Wario Land game. You know what? I was playing Wario Land 3 today, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. I think it's pretty cool. You know, obviously, I still think right now in this video, I still think it's like a baby version. I mean, not a baby version. Wario Land 3 is a great game, especially if you like exploring, you know, areas multiple times. Like, you go back to the same levels multiple times to find different treasures and head to different areas. But to me, Wario Land 3, right now it's up in the air, but like, you know, for a long time, Wario Land 3 has been my least favorite. But Wario Land 1, 2, Wario Land Virtual Boy. I remember going through Wario Land Virtual Boy. Like, it was months to years. Or not months to years, but it was months, right? I was down in the dirt for some more Wario. And I was sitting there like, bro, I literally have no more Wario left in my arsenal. I'm out of Wario Land games. But then on YouTube, it hit me, right? Or a YouTube recommendation hit me, bro, saying, guess what, Alan? You got another Wario to play. And I said, what? What is it? I found out what the fuck it was. Bro. Wario Land Virtual Boy. When I found out Wario had a Virtual Boy game, which I've made my experience of as well. I made it my experience on every Wario Land to date. When I found out he had a Virtual Boy game after completing Wario Land 1, 2, 3, 4, freaking Wario Land Shake It many eons later, I said, I'm sitting my ass down and I'm benching this entire game in one motherfucking session because I love Wario. I said, you know what? I'm so excited. And keep in mind, Wario Land Virtual Boy is very short. It's like 5, 10, 15-ish levels, right? Of just pure platforming and then, you know, doing the usual Wario stuff. Think of Wario Land Virtual Boy as like an in-between between like Wario Land 1 and Wario Land 2 before Wario Land 2, but it's on the Virtual Boy. That's kind of what Virtual Boy Wario Land is kind of like. It's kind of like a mix between 1 and a mix between 2. It's kind of weird. But don't worry, it's completely new levels, completely new bosses, and it's its own unique story. It's literally its own unique game. But too bad it was on the Virtual Boy where the red screen would like really hurt people's eyes and all that other sort of stuff. But anyways, I was so excited. I beat it in one night, and guess what? I allowed myself to give myself another good adventure with Wario. I know I'm going bouncing up and down with Wario right now with just the love of this character, but guys, come on. His fucking music, bro. Like, nah, I gotta take off these fucking things, bro. Y'all gotta hear. Like, if y'all don't like, oh my god. Not only Wario's personality is oozing with charm, but if you hear Wario's, and I mean this, Wario's freaking thing, I'm gonna take my Bluetooth out. Or, I mean, I'm gonna disconnect it, right? So you guys can hear it from out here on my Switch. I mean, just hear some of this, bro. Just hear Wario Land's music. Okay, not Wario Land, but just hear Wario World. This is the first theme you hear in Wario World, or one of the first. It's like the first. It's like the fourth, okay? You head into level 1, this is what you hear, bro. And tell me this isn't fucking Wario. Okay. I remember hearing Wario World music, bro. That shit was so fire, bro. That was Green Hornet. That was Greenhorn Forest. I think it was Greenhorn Forest. Yeah, Greenhorn Forest, bro. Hey, emulate this experience for Wario World, bro, so you can get that oozing personality of Wario talking to you. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. I'm sorry. I could not help myself, bro. every time I listen to Wario music, something just pops in me. And just Wario speaking in Wario Land 4, Wario World, WarioWare, just everywhere. No matter what, this dude speaks. His personality, everything just oozes. He's oozing with fucking charm, right? And it's like, you wouldn't think you would get that from like a random Mario character. But it's like, I feel like Wario is just more than a Mario character, man. He symbolizes some shit. Like, damn. Who would think Wario, not a third party Mario character, but it kind of feels like that. Like a character that you wouldn't think has any games, but has such a rich history. Dude, Waluigi doesn't even get that type of love, dude. Literally, Wario was so inspirational for so many people that you got games like Anton Blast that are out, that are representing Wario Land gameplay in the modern day and what it could be like. And same with Pizza Tower. Brother, if you played Pizza Tower and Anton Blast, you're going to be wondering, and if you love those platformers, you're going to love Wario Land. I mean, I'm telling you, dude, Wario really inspired so many people to do so many different things at such crazy times. I mean, dude, I remember after beating all the Wario Land games, I remember I was so fucking sad because I was like, damn, dude, I'm done with every Wario Land. I can't love this motherfucker anymore outside of maybe playing him in Ultimate or maybe playing him in a Mario Kart or whatever, because whatever, right? And then I got into the WarioWare series, right? The series that apparently, made Wario more popular than his platforming games, right? Out of the two series of Wario, or three series of Wario, Wario World's like the third pillar, but you get it. Out of the three of them, I obviously prefer the Land series the most, the 2D platforming action where you shoulder bash jump your enemies to death, and it's a whole thing, right? I don't know. To me, it's just, God damn, man. And I know WarioWare and everybody in it. I mean, dude, don't even get me started. WarioWare created so many cool things. Like, think about it. The only reason Wario became the main antagonist, not gonna lie, it's gonna be a sad day when I complete Mega Man 8, because besides N Base, I have no more Mega Man. That is gonna be a sad day. I remember when I felt that way about Mega Man, but then I started playing X, and I was like crazy into X, and it turned. But anyways, back to Wario, right? I remember walking away from those platform video games kind of sad, because obviously platform's my favorite genre, and it's like Wario going away from that really made me upset. So going over to go and play freaking WarioWare, don't get me wrong, I love Mona, I love 9 Volt, I love all the characters in that series, but like, I don't know, to me it's gameplay just isn't it in comparison to like Wario Land or Wario World. I would rather play Wario World again than another one. I mean, again, like I said, WarioWare is going to have to grow on me. And obviously I like the series too, because Wario's the main protagonist in it, and yet sometimes he's in it and then sometimes he's not in it, but the whole story for that, just to sum it up, is, Wario wanted to start up a fucking business called Wario & Co., and basically he invites all his homies to come work for him, and basically, how they get work done, / how the story gets done, is you do bite-sized micro games over and over and over again from all the characters in the game, and, it has some type of funny ending. And the reason why Wario became, WarioWare, the whole reason it started was because Wario likes to do stupid, dumb stuff, and he's also an idiot. That's the whole reason he was shoehorned into the WarioWare series as the mainstay, the main character in the first place of the franchise. He's a lovable, dumbass idiot. I mean, can you name another Mario character other than like maybe Mario and Luigi and maybe Peach that has a franchise, that has 2, maybe 3 franchises to his name? I mean, you literally can't. That's how cool Wario is, bro. I'm being so serious. Like, think about that. Bowser, no fucking games. I mean, he's in Mario games, but he doesn't have games dedicated to him. I mean, you got Wario's. I don't even need to name the list. Y'all can look up a list of how many Wario games this guy got, bro. Shit, you got Wario's Woods. Like, it's a whole thing. Wario is so fucking cool, bro, that he went from being a freaking secondary character to Mario because Mario needed a rival to standing on his own 2 feet saying, haha, fuck you, Mario. I don't need you to succeed. I got Wario way. Think about that. Mario was the conception so Wario can run. As funny as that sounds, bro. Hey, man, your boy loves Wario. Ah, yes, Wario's homies. A mom and her son and his adult friend, a scientist, and his granddaughter, the love interest, and fucking ninjas. Yeah, it's just like, see, you put it like that, and it's like, dude, Wario has a crazy ragtag bunch, man, in his group. You know, it's kind of funny that he never invites Waluigi, but, I mean, to be real, shit, hey. People who make the WarioWare games, maybe it's about that time you include Waluigi in more of Wario's antics. That would be cool. I'd like to see that. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get on here, make a my experience video just talking about my love for Wario, because I feel like Wario deserves love. Dude, this guy's still getting Switch games of WarioWare to this day. That's insane to me, bro. A character like Wario, someone that was supposed to just be Mario's rival, goes from that, but then peaks so fucking hard when it comes to his own stuff. And even when he's a part of something, he peaks there too. His character shines on through, showing you he's number one. He's the best. I fucking love this guy. No fear. Bro, I remember when I was playing Wario World, this man taught me some valuable lessons, bro. Never show fear. Never give up. Keep going till you get what the fuck you want. That's what Wario taught me in Wario World, bro. No matter the obstacle, don't ever give up, bro. Keep on being you, and don't let anyone try to change you. Bro, Wario, like I said, has done so much W shit for me in my life that I came back and said, you know what? Let me show you the love. Let me show you the love that you showed me when I played Joe shit, Wario. I fucking love you, dude. You greedy, self-centered, fat, lovable fuck, man. I mean, come on, y'all. Y'all gotta agree. Sure, he's disgusting and he has his moments, but come on, y'all. Wario is a badass. A certified badass, dude. Someone that will fucking rock with you and give you a good time, man, no matter what game of his you're playing. I mean, unless maybe it's like Wario Woods and then Wario Pincross. Mario and Wario Pincross. I mean, I guess then, then it might, be something else, but God, man, I'm sorry, y'all. It's just, I have to express how cool Wario is. Wario's dope. He's the best. He's awesome. Oh, yeah, Wario and Bomberman. I remember that collab. Yeah, collabing with Bomberman was an experience. It was very much a Wario-like experience. Even though we weren't platforming or anything. I was throwing bombs. I can sell you a bomb. I can sell you the bomb. I mean, don't even get me started when he just tries to get you. And don't even get me started with Wario Land Shake It, bro, where he threw the princess and said, give me the money. In that game. And Captain Syrup, took all that shit. And Wario's like, you motherfucking witch. I love that, dude. I love that. I wonder what if Wario met Bass. If Wario met Bass, I don't think they would interact for long, to be real. Like, because Bass only cares about fighting people that are strong and, getting stronger than Mega Man. So these two meeting would make no sense, / they wouldn't do it. Now, if you told Wario, hey, I'll give you $2 fucking grand, all right, or a few $1 million to go get Bass, He'll probably do it, bro. You give him a sum of money, he'll gladly get rid of whatever you got going on, bro. That's what I love about Warriors. He's so simple. He's so simple to understand. Man, that's what I love about him, bro. Because in my life, man, I'm looking back. There's so many characters like out there today that are so like complex, that are so freaking crazy and heavy with the character, man. It's like, I don't know, for someone like me that's graduated at a 4th grade level, it's nice that even someone such as myself can have a character, in the Mario universe other than the bros and Bowser and DK and Waluigi and everybody else he loves. It's awesome to see that I have such immense care and love in my heart for someone so fucking greedy, self-centered, doesn't give a fuck about nothing unless it's making him dough. Motherfucker right here. God, Wario, never change. I love you, dude. Fucking love him, dude. I love Wario. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I love Wario. Dude, I love Wario so much that I asked my brother, can you give me a Wario snapback? I'm not even gonna lie, today, I literally walked up to my brother and I said, "Hey, Louie, can I get the Wario snapback hat?" And you know what? He said he's gonna get it for me. He's gonna get me a Wario snapback, so you're probably not gonna see me wear the Foo Fighters shit every video. You're gonna see me wear freaking a Wario cap all the time, or a Wario snapback. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, and the fact that Nintendo released Wario Land 4 yesterday on the Nintendo Switch Online service, so people can actually go and experience Wario Land 4 on Nintendo Switch Online. It's $60 a year, though, which I think is kind of ridiculous, but hey, and arguably even more money in other countries. But at least it's an official way to experience the game. Wario Land 4, anyway. No, you only have to pay $20 to experience Wario Land, like, 3 and shit, in their other services. But, anyways, I digress. Not gonna lie, $60 a year isn't that bad. Well, yeah, but, for a lot of people, like, $60 for a subscription service, I don't know. To me, it's like, script service just to play Wario Land. It's like, can I just actually just buy the game at that point and you put a built-in emulator in there? Matter of fact, I remember speculating, and this is an experience I had with Wario, but I also remember, I loved Wario so much that I remember me coming up with so many ideas for Wario Land to come back. Like, I was thinking so many gameplay ideas for him to come back. Like, what if you add some things from his WarioWare games into the idea of, Wario Land as a game and stuff and whatnot? And I'm like, yo, for those that, like, haven't experienced Wario Land, it's like, why don't you make a Wario Land, like, compilation, bro, where you get every Wario Land game? I'm talking Wario Land 1, Wario Land Virtual Boy, Wario Land 2, Wario Land 3, Wario Land 4, and Wario Land Shake It all in one jam-packed size Wario collection. HD, resolution's way up there. It's really good. Think of 3D All-Stars, or think of the Mega Man collections, but for Wario, or the Castlevania Anniversary collections for Wario. It would be different. It would be very different, and I remember I've been wanting that for a very long time. Anyways, I digress, guys. I love me some Wario. I love me this dude, and, yeah. I love me some Wario, man. Anyways, See you guys next time, man. Just gotta love me some Wario.
Yeah, and he loves himself some Wario.
Wait, is that a pause moment? Only if you let it be.
Yeah, ain't no motherfucking way.
You know what? I can't even end this video like that.
What do you mean?
I gotta end this video by you showing you peak. Hold on. And there's so much music that you gotta love for Wario, man. There's so much good shit. I mean, so many video rises and falls of this guy, dude. It's like, God, love this dude. I mean, look at the Wario World commercial.
Greed is good. Makes you do great things. Greed makes you do great things. Loves old people. Greed loves old people. Gold coins and gold coins and puppies. Evil to do everything. Look at you. Everything? If you have to pile drive your enemy to do so. Even if you have to pile drive your enemies to do so. Get ready for some real greed. Evil for everyone.
I love this guy. He's fucking weird.